Thank you, Chair. Yeah, you're quite right, Councillor Hart. I probably wasn't being detailed enough in what I said to you. It's 260 movements, but I fell into the trap of talking in transport consultant speak. That's in the peak hour, so that's the peak hour flow, not the whole day. So in terms of your sort of question mark about the amount of traffic that the development will generate, that will be the worst peak hour. I think what we need to consider though is the modelling that's been done for the local plan does assume the absolute worst case scenario. Moving forward, if you have, I mean, I used to live near a school, near Garlinge School actually in Thanet, and I would never come out of my house and make a vehicle trip in the school peaks. I know how bad it gets down near St Gregory's School in the peaks through there. And what will happen in reality is people will sort of train their trips as such. So they will time their trips. It's generally a sort of 20 to 25 minute sort of peak hour where you get the bulk of the traffic congestion from the on-street parking around the school. And what will happen in reality is people will avoid those times where they can. And also in terms of the forecast, they're based upon trip forecasts that are derived nationally. And they were done post sort of pre-COVID. So obviously moving forward, there may well be a reduction in trips as a result of the new way of working that people have had since COVID kicked in. Lots more people working from home now, lots more people working flexibly. So in terms of the modelling outputs within the transport assessment and the local plan evidence base, it is really going to be worst case scenario. And the hope is that there will actually be a lot less traffic on the network than the modelling shows. But we want to make sure that we've done a robust job of ensuring that all the necessary infrastructure is in place. And also in terms of like the transport strategy, just to sort of kick on from there, it is quite important to consider the fact that the transport strategy will provide those sustainable links as well. So somebody mentioned earlier about the site not being particularly sustainable. Well, it's quite near a junior school, quite relatively near a secondary school, but the inner circuit provision and the on-site provision within the site will provide cycling and walking links where there aren't any at the moment. So moving forward, you really have got that good opportunity to really kick in with travel planning, and that will also assist in managing the traffic impact in the future.